Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is part 9 of A Surge of Desires. Enjoy. Your breath was coming in shaky, anxious waves, looking over your shoulder every 2 seconds as you hid in the alleyway nearby. Come on, you worried, keeping an eye on the empty streets around you. You only had to wait for 3 more seconds before a blue Civic came skidding around the corner and you stepped out of the shadows, waving like a crazy person. The car came to a screeching halt next to you and about 4 male heads popped out the window. You yin? The passenger asked. Yes, please help me, he's at my house. Say less. Get in, one of the guys in the back said as he opened the door and ushered you in. Hey, put it away, we're not doing that, just picking her up, you heard the driver say to the passenger, noting he was putting something back in his pocket. You swallowed thickly, sandwiched in the back between 2 of the 4 burly guys in the back seat of the Civic. Hey, Yin, don't you worry, we'll get you home safe, the driver said in a kind voice. We got you. Thanks, he said softly, holding your bag on your lap. It was a relatively short ride to your friend's house, and the guys helped you out and then walked you to the front door, 2 either side of you and 2 following behind. The one on your left rang the doorbell, and you waited for the door to open. Hey, you're here, your friend said, opening the door to let everyone in. Thanks, guys, she said to the men, as they walked in and went to chill in the lounge. No wucks, the front cousin said with a stupid grin, earning himself a slap on the arm from your friend. Cuz, you broke my arm, he pouted, acting like her slap had dislocated his very thick, impenetrable arm. She snorted and led you to her room, inviting you in eagerly. So you got away okay? She asked. He turned up at my house, you said. Shoot, he what? You're there still? Did he see you? No, I ran out the back, but I don't know where he is now. At least he doesn't know your address, so I'm safe here. Dude, this is getting kind of serious now, she said, gesturing to a little bed that she had set up on the floor next to hers. Should we call the police? I don't know, you sighed. It's stalking and break and enter, but I don't know if they'll do anything because that's about as far as it goes. Wait, what do you mean break and enter? Oh, yeah, he broke into my room and took some things. Pictures of me mostly, I think. Yo, that's creepy AF, she hummed. That crosses a lot of lines, babe. Right? You sighed. Man, I'm just annoyed that I ended up in this mess. What the hell? Just then your phone started going off, Instagram notifications popping up like rapid fire as you pulled your phone out and looked down at it. Holy fudge, it's him, you gasped, eyes nearly falling out of your head. What, Denki? Yeah, he's found my Insta. I know it's him because of his name. It's here. Denki Kaminari. Wait, how do you spell that? Let me stalk him back, your friend said, pouncing on her phone and posting up on her bed to do her own detective work. I should have set my profile to private, you groaned. Then the DMs started pouring in. Hey Yin, are you okay? Is everything okay? I can't find you. Where are you? His first message read. I'm reading these from my phone screen. I'm not going in, he said to her, reading his other messages. I miss you. I was waiting at the cafe. They said you were coming. Why didn't you come? Where are you? More messages popped up, each sounding more desperate than the last. Oh, wow, your friend suddenly said from the bed, her eyes glued to her phone. Babe, you're going to want to read this. What is it? You asked, taking your eyes off your phone and walking over to her to see what was on her phone. She handed it to you, and there was an article from sometime 3 years ago. The title read, Male arrested for stabbing and electrocuting boyfriend of his ex-lover in a jealous rage attack. Denki Kaminari, aged 22, was arrested last night for stabbing and electrocuting the boyfriend of the woman he had been dating. The young woman, who wished to remain unnamed, told news reporters that she and Denki had had a tumultuous relationship that spanned 2 years before she ended the relationship. Mr. Kaminari could not let her go, and after finding out that she had now started dating a new male, turned on him in a vicious, jealous rage attack, killing the 23-year-old male before being detained by police. The court ordered him to serve 3 years with the possibility of probation should he meet the criteria. The hairs on the back of your neck stood on end as you read his rap sheet, and once you'd finished you just looked at her. Right? She said, at your deadpan expression. Should you call the police and tell them what's happening? Yeah, I probably should, you replied, handing her phone back to her and dialing the local police station on your own phone. You didn't sleep too well that night. You'd rung the police and told them about what was happening with Denki, and they were sympathetic and said they would pay him a visit, but seeing as it was all hearsay at this point, they couldn't really do much. Back in Denki's apartment, there were beer bottles everywhere, the stench of alcohol and vomit making a deadly concoction of fumes that seemed to sway him as he staggered from the lounge to his room. On the way past the bathroom, he looked in, his glazed-over eyes catching sight of the medication on the sink that hadn't been touched in 3 days. His mind was a mess, scattered, paranoid. If I can just see her. Just need to see her. She's my medication. She's the fix to this problem. I need my girlfriend. His frantic thoughts ran back and forth, causing the hangover dizziness to heighten. Staggering through his bedroom door, he fell onto the bed and reached under his pillow to where he had kept the ripped picture of you, his black painted nails tenderly stroking the outline of your face. Yeah, he moaned, reaching under the pillow for the piece of paper that had the details of the college spooky night on it. He grabbed his phone from the bedstand and checked the date. 2 more days. I'll see her in 2 more days. Rolling onto his back, he dropped the paper to his side and then opened his phone to look at your Instagram again. It was the only place where he could get unlimited viewing of your photos, and it calmed some of the gnawing anxiety in his chest, just seeing your face. The further back in your pictures he scrolled, the more he saw of your ex-boyfriend, and his breathing became angry and sharp. Unable to take seeing that stupid smile on the boyfriend's face, he gripped his phone and then sat up and threw it across the room into the wall, denting the gyprock and cracking the corner of his phone. He couldn't take it any longer. This was torture. Getting up, he paced back and forth in an unhinged manner, muttering to himself until he thought to listen to his music playlist to try and calm down. Thankfully, his phone still worked, and he quickly set up the playlist and grabbed his earbuds from the table to plug himself in and disconnect from the world. The first song played, lapping at his fever-pitch anxiety with its calming chords, and he sat back down on the bed and hung his head into his hands as the first song picked up. Someone save our poor baby villain. He just needs help. Next chapter tomorrow. See you then.